What's up everyone, Dana Lightning here with another microphone review. So today we have the pleasure of reviewing a really interesting budget microphone. You can normally get these on Amazon somewhere between $50 and $60. I think the list price is usually 70 something, but there's usually like a $20 off coupon or 30% off deal going on. So you can often get this for 50 or 60 bucks. I will put a link in the video's description and the pinned comment to where you can get this, but this is the Proar or Pro AR, not really sure how you say it, XLR microphone. On the back it says by Fang. This is a condenser microphone. It is XLR only and it has a cardioid puller pattern. The build quality on this thing feels very good. The microphone is pretty heavy. It just feels really sturdy. The whole top piece here is a piece of mesh, and if you push on it with your fingers you can definitely feel a little bit of give. So if you dropped it, I'm not really sure how well that would go, but besides that mesh piece, the rest of it seems extremely well built. I mean, the overall sound quality of this is probably something I think a professional voice actor could use, honestly. I mean, it just sounds really darn good. It's got a nice flat neutral sound to it. The lows are really nice. It's got good detail. It doesn't seem to exaggerate any frequencies. It just has a nice flat sound. Really, I'm overall impressed by this thing, and we're going to compare this to a couple of other microphones. We're going to run some sound tests, see how it performs in a couple of different situations and stuff like that. And if you guys like this kind of content, don't forget to hit the little thumbs up, like button, the likey thingy dingy right down there, and subscribe or follow, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, let's go ahead and test out the proximity effects. So this is the way the microphone sounds when you are right up on top of it. We are probably about 1 or 2 inches away from the mic. Right now we're probably about 3 fingers away from the microphone, and this is how it sounds. Right now we're roughly 1 hand length away from the microphone, and this is how it sounds. Now we're a spread finger hand length away from the microphone. Now we are a hang 10 away from the microphone, and this is how it sounds. And now we're way too far away from the microphone, and I did not adjust the gain to make it louder. Maybe I'll do that in post, but this is how it sounds when you're way too far away from the microphone. So if you're a gamer or somebody who needs to type while you're talking onto the microphone, let's see how much keyboard sound it picks up. So right now we are clacking on the keyboard, and yeah, this is how much keyboard it sounds. We got a mechanical keyboard which is kind of loud, so this should give you a really good idea of how loud the keyboard is going to be if you're typing on it. Let's go ahead and do a tap test and see if we get any nasty resonance. This will really test out the shock mount. So I'm going to beat my mouse on the desk, and I mean, you're probably going to hear it because the mouse hitting the desk is making noise, but we're listening for any nasty ringing sound. So let's tap on the desk. Do we hear any really ringy, resonating, nasty bong, 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 bong sounds or anything like that? Let's tap on the boom arm. Let's tap on the shock mount. And let's tap on the microphone itself. I would say that did really good. I did hear some tapping and some normal sounds for what I was doing, but I didn't hear any type of ringing resonance that shouldn't be there. Let's go ahead and test this thing for pulses. So Peter Piper picked a peck of peppers. 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 So don't talk right into the front of it, or get yourself a pop filter. This is the Proar or Pro AR pop filter right here, made out of aquarium fish filter, which is probably the best type of pop filter you can get right now, honestly. These are like what, 20 bucks, 15 bucks, something like that. Alright, so we are going to hand hold this microphone for the rest of the review and see if there's any real nasty handling noise or anything. I mean, the shock mount seems to do great, so I don't suspect we're going to hear any, but let's test out the sibilance. So, Silly Cell Seashells, 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 Silly Cell Seashells. And as far as I can tell, this microphone doesn't pick up any extra sibilance or make those S sounds sound harsh or shrill. Now let's go ahead and test for off-axis noise rejection. So we are talking right into the front of the microphone. So let's go ahead and turn it. So check 1, 2. We are turning the microphone, and the microphone is now about, what is that, 90 degrees. And let's go ahead and turn it a little bit more. So check 1 2 1 2. Now we're talking right into the back of the microphone, so this will give you a good idea of how much noise it rejects from the sides and the back. So now we're back into the front of it. So there we go. Off access noise rejection test right there. If you find some sort of value or enjoy this content, please consider a channel membership. They start at just a couple of dollars. It'll really help us get more microphones and more audio equipment to review and stuff like that. There should be a button right below the video to join, or you'll find some other info in the video's description on how to join or help the channel out. So we would definitely appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much. If not, that's okay too, but let's get back to the video. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and compare this to a couple of other microphones, some cheap ones and some expensive ones, just so you can hear how it sounds compared to those. And again, there's going to be a link to this thing in the video's description if you're interested in getting one. I think it's a great microphone, so let's compare it to something else. I am currently speaking into the Proar XLR microphone, and this is the way it sounds. Overall, I think this is a very nice little sounding microphone. I mean, you can't beat it for the money, but let's switch to another mic and see how it sounds. I am now talking into the Stellar X2 microphone made by TechZone Audio. You can usually get these for around $200, so this is how the $50 or $60 microphone compares to a $200 microphone, and these are both condensers. So let's go ahead and switch back and see how the AB sound comparison thingy-dingy is. Alright, that didn't come out right, but who cares. So we are back on the Proar XLR microphone, so we can get a really good AB comparison between these two microphones. So let's go ahead and switch to another microphone and see how that sounds. This is the $60 Miyano PD200X dynamic microphone, so this is a pretty comparable price point, and this thing sounds really darn good in my opinion. I like this one a lot for a cheap dynamic microphone, but let's go back to the Proar, and yeah, let's go do it to it. Yet again, we are back on the Proar XLR microphone, and this is how it sounds, so let's go ahead and switch to a different mic and compare. Right now, I am talking into the Rode NT1. The latest version of the NT1s are really nice. You've got the 5th generation or the Signature series. What is it, like 100? And I think you can get one of these for like 120 bucks up to $250, depending on which package you buy. So this is a very good, I mean, these are known to be professional quality microphones right here. So this is the Rode NT1, and this is how it sounds. Let's go ahead and switch back to the Proar. We are now back on the Proar microphone, and this is how it sounds when I'm speaking directly into it. We're pretty much speaking right into the front, so this is the Proar microphone right here, and this is how it sounds. So let's go ahead and switch to a different microphone. Now I'm speaking right into the Lewitt LCT 440 Pure, which is a really nice microphone you can usually get for $250 to $300. These are great little microphones, and I like them. Lewitt microphones definitely have a very specific sound. You can usually pick them out right away. So if you like that Lewitt sound, you might like a Lewitt. But bottom line is, this is a great sounding microphone, and let's switch back to the Proar and do some more AB comparisons. Alright, so we are back on the Proar XLR microphone, so we can get a really good AB comparison between these two microphones. So let's go ahead and switch to another microphone and see how that sounds. Now I'm talking right into the front of the Shure SM7B, which is a dynamic microphone known for its warm, bassy, deep, broadcasty sound. So this is how the Shure SM7B sounds compared to the Proar. So this thing will run you around, what are these, $400 now? These microphones used to be a lot cheaper, or at least a little bit cheaper. I think the prices went up, unfortunately. But anyways, this is the way the SM7B sounds, and let's get back to the Proar. Yet again, we are back on the Proar XLR microphone, and this is how it sounds. So let's go ahead and switch to a different mic and compare. And this is going to be the final microphone comparison. This microphone will normally run you somewhere between $500 and $600. This is the Lauten LS208. So let's switch back to the Proar and let you hear it again next to the Lauten LS208, which is probably my favorite microphone in the entire world at the moment. So yeah, let's go ahead and switch back. And now we are back on the Proar microphone. So bottom line is, this thing sounds really darn good. I like it a lot. You're not going to get much better for the money, honestly. I mean, there's probably some microphones out there that are comparable, but if you're looking for something under $100 and you need a condenser microphone, this is definitely something to look at. This is probably one of the better inexpensive microphones that I've ever heard, honestly. I mean, it's very, very, very impressive for the money. I mean, you really can't beat this thing for 50 or 60 bucks. Even if you had to pay the full price of 70 some dollars for this, it would still be worth it because it sounds really, really good. Now, I don't know if this microphone is going to last for 1 year or 20 years. I mean, most microphones don't wear out, but they can. So I can't tell you if it's going to last forever, but bottom line is it sounds phenomenal. So great microphone, and I think that's pretty much going to wrap this one up. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Please consider donating to help this channel get more microphones and audio equipment to review. That would be amazing. If you need some more info on how to join or help out, just check out the video's description, and we'll also have some links to this and a bunch of other really awesome equipment, gear, lighting, microphones, cameras in the video's description as well that you might want to check out, plus some really amazing Waves VST plugins to edit your audio and all kinds of stuff. And yeah, I think that's going to wrap this one up. Not rack this one up, but thank you guys so much for watching. Lining out. Have an amazing day. See ya.